Takže dámy a páni, vítam vás u ďalšieho dielu na hru Testament of Sherlock Holmes. A poďme pokračovať.
The man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look, a money game.
A jo, ty hazarduješ, chlape.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
Ty a busy.
You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
OK, hodiť. 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. Jedna. 4. Prtec. Uložíme radšej. Ešte raz. Dobre. 26. Ale ešte 10 musíme nejak nahrabať. Hodiť. 3. 8.
Perfect.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
Výhra.
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play a game.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. My dad gave it me before he
Ale jasné, dobré.
He choked on his own glass eye. My mum didn't get over the shock of it.
Nemala si ho sadiť.
By smashing her head open with a wooden leg. And she'd only just heard that my sister, who was a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now that's all I know.
It is
Aha.
quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell ya, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man. Goodbye.
Dobre.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
Takže musíme ísť na spák sem. O, inak hrám vo first persone. Preto sme tak nehrali ešte poriadne. Tejto gameske. Takže prečo ne? No ty.
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end, the one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps, and take care of yourself.
OK. Tak.
Look, Holmes, a list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
The fuck? Holmesy? Znám nedávnych umrtí, správa z Marnice pro odbytov Sarah Fergusonová, 56 let zemrel na podvýživu. Oliver Boxall, 14 let zemrel na podvýživu. Zase na podvýživu. Scéna příčina smrti, sebevražda. 1. Môžeme tie vestěné časti zbytov a měli se brát. James Barnaby, 32 let, zabit 23 ranami nožem. Harry Copperfield. Copperfield? Zemrel na vyčerpání a podvýživu. OK.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
Tak, musíme hľadať.
I need something. This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Nicebridge's murderers.
I need something.
Čo také potrebuješ na to? Čo sa dá vzít?
I need
Nemám čo vzít, no.
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
Asi nie, no.
a small metal stem. Perfect.
O.
2 keys.
Well, well. This Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
OK, čo tu ešte môže byť?
We must find the place indicated with the cross on the map we found in the morgue.
Je to toto?
This stove is incredible. My colleague could at least...
This incredible. This incredible.
Áno, incredible.
Like all this, not surprising.
How can I help you?
Nejak.
See you
Zatiaľ.
soon, perhaps?
Tak bude. Ideme to teda preskúmať. Musíme ísť znova na cintoríno. Otváraj. Čau, Judas. Tak.
Perfect.
Výborne.
It's open.
Paráda.
Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jump.
To teda je sekera.
Impossible to open it.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Niečo tenkého.
Bags filled with...
A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
Valuable
Okay.
objects. But what are they doing here?
Kto vie?
Valuable objects. But what are they doing?
Áno, to sme počuli. Chcel som udelať, co som měl za úkol, a nedokázal som to vyřešiť. Tak som zavřel truhlu a schoval zbytek u Romea a Julie. U těch dvou nováčků.
We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Káme, čo tu ešte je, ne?
Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor. This box has been placed so that no one can move or open it. Look, this... Look.
Takže celý petit... Všem zamestnancom, pokiaľ si to strom neviem, potrebujeme místo na ďalšie robiť. Jestli ten nádomor neskončí, môžeme čakať tohoto zákazníku.
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
Let us hope that the tree is still there.
No dúfajme.
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions. Sally and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of it. This must be the grave digger.
Well, judging by the state...
Impossible. This black painted stone.
Jasné.
Nothing of it. Nothing of it. Yes, it must be there. I need something. I need...
No to tam nepomôže. Potrebujeme lopatu alebo niečo také.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
You frighten me, Holmes.
Á, veď to je moja práca, zas predsa len strašiť ťa.
I need...
Jasné,
This must
lopata.
be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Very well, Holmes. Look, a metal box.
OK, uka.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held on to it after a hold-up.
Počkať. 7. Tak ľudia, vyriešil som to. Trvalo to docela dlho.
It is simplicity itself. This key must be important to be hidden here.
To musí.
A hammer covered in blood.
Oh. Čo to bylo?
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
Dobrá, že sme to nepreskúmali všetko, ne?
These candlesticks are undoubtedly stolen.
Dobre. Teraz už máme všetko.
Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone.
Oh.
Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid, I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, it's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want?
Počkaj, ale tohto poznáme, to je oný, jak sa volá? Ten, čo nám dával správy v tej, Crimes and Punishments.
I don't need to remind you that life is hard, you know that already. Give me the address of a
Alebo nie
certain
správy, ale
place,
proste
and the doctor will dress
nám
your wound.
vedel
No
vystupovať
address, no
ľudí.
treatment.
I can't tell you, mister. Kurtz is a dangerous madman.
Holmes, you go too far. You have frightened the poor child.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up trying to find you then. But for that, you'll have to cooperate.
Or else?
Or else he'll likely find a less agreeable way of repairing the damage.
Wait, mister. I know everyone here. I'll help you. Only protect us from the butcher.
I am looking for Kurtz. Tell me where I can find him, and I'll smooth things over with Mr. Fletcher.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area. We call him the Colonel because he fought against the Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers. He lives at number 8 Batty Street.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Then we will settle the problem between these young men and Mr. Fletcher.
Dobre.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
Dobre, tak poďme tam ešte.
Well, mister, that's a mighty fine outfit you're wearing there. You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie. Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
Don't go back to Jenny's place. You'll get malaria.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it. That will not be necessary, however. But your thought was a kind one.
We'd best be leaving now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my gratitude for your concern.
Well, I never. Thank you. That's right generous of you, my lordship.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters. What a gent.
If you're ready now, sir.
Yes, let us go.
What a remarkable man, the Prince Woodville, to talk to such a woman as though she was an equal.
Let's find Batty Street.
Batty Street. To je Bernard Street.
There's nothing.
Back Street. Tam sa nedá ísť. Takže musíme ísť do preče. Viem, že som tu niekde videl ten Batty Street. A tušíme to až úplne vzadu. Hej, toto. Takže 8.
That is street.
Áno.
Closed.
Poďme dovnútra.
My God, Holmes, it's appalling. And the smell. But what can have happened here?
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
No dobra. Wow.
Grapes. What are they doing there?
To vie.
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper. The blood is still fresh. This is yesterday's newspaper. A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War.
Mhm.
The dog's bowl is empty. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Ale to nemáme nič moc.
I am missing some The skin was deeply torn.
Ten...
What a horrible wound. This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Jo, to je všetko. Druhý pes.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue.
Jasné. Klasika.
What a...
The skin was...
A teraz ešte tohto typka.
This bandage is a day or two old, no more. This bandage...
Áno.
What terrible wounds. The dogs must have been rabid.
It is a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks. Only a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was gnawed at afterwards.
This part is in shreds. The skin...
This bandage is a... Please take note, Watson.
The same finger that we found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's house. Holmes!
A torn piece of a letter.
O, dobre. Pukovníku, jasné.
It seems to be a letter of dismissal.
Tu máme ešte
The
niečo.
material on this tray is rather odd. A small burner. Small burnt balls.
A pipe with a strange smell.
There can be no doubt. Judging by the material on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium. I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
Ešte tu niečo je.
What a horrible...
Size 9. Hobnail boots like those worn by laborers. size hobnail.
Jasné.
Už
tu asi nič není.
Let us look at it.
Dobre, ešte pozrieme na to dedukční schéma. Muž. Na ťa. Keby. Akože... Aj toto môže vychádzať. A? Teda, že by si niekto otrávil. Jasné. Prst. Má za sobou.
My deduction chart is incomplete, Holmes. We are missing an important detail.
Let's return to the clinic and ask if our friend might lend us his morgue for 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
Váš doktora Watsona, super. No ale ja si to tu uložím. A nebudeme už ďalej hrať, dáma páni. Takže pokiaľ sa vám tento diel páčil, tak určite nezabudnite like, pokiaľ sa vám koment páči, nezabudnite odber. Vedel bol zvonček, aby vám neušlo žiadne ďalšie video, no a zase dielanie na aspoň, že tady sa majte. Adios amigos.